orphanage a form of charity?
To me, charity is an act of giving the basic needs to a human, and that's essentially what an orphanage does. It provides these orphans with a chance at life.
Because you get to help underprivileged kids.
What do you know about orphanage?
An orphanage is a place where children gather when their parents either pass away or abandon them, and the people take them in and then put them there.
Orphanage is like a non-profit organization that it's like where people they volunteer to help and donate stuff like that. So
Orphanage is a second home for the children because maybe the children parents already abandoned them.
What do you think is going to happen there?
since we bought those supplies, so I think we're just gonna donate those stuff there and interact with the kids there, and then maybe teach them something, help them. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we're going to see how the children in the orphanages are and their current situation and how we can help them.
Hi, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Mrs. Steven, and my husband and I actually started the home in October 2004 and officially in May 2005.
Why was there a gap?
Because we didn't have that many children that needed, so we thought it didn't need to be registered because we didn't expect to have this many. We are 58 now. We only had 4 boys, so we didn't think we needed to register. I mean, just bringing up 4 boys. But then as the home started to grow, then we had to 10 and above. We had to register.
So what inspired you to start the shelter?
A few things. One was my mom adopted 5 boys, and my mother-in-law worked in the hospital, and she brought home the patients, the old people who were abandoned and whose relatives never came back to claim them. So she brought them back, and so at one time we had a house full of 22 people. It wasn't easy because they actually uh, were very sad about being abandoned and someone else taking them into their place, and they were very sad, and then slowly they started to get along. So that was one thing. And the other thing was we used to help out at an orphanage in Puchong, which was run by a very young couple, and the couple actually housed about 25 kids, and these children were actually parents, their parents were actually in jail for something or the other, and the children were not allowed to mingle with us or talk to us, and they looked so miserable.
Isolated.
Yeah, very miserable. They were not allowed to come near us. They had to stand in a corner and things. So we felt very sorry for them. And as we were going back, there was one visit when we were going back. There was a little boy called Michael. He actually held my hand and said, "Please take me home." So it really broke my heart. I never went back there again. But I told my husband, I said, I don't know what's happening here, but if given an opportunity, I would like to start a home. And then he told me, "You must be crazy. You think it's easy. It's not." But then, so I satisfied myself by taking in two boys at my sister's tent, and we also live near a church. So temporarily, we got children to care for while the parents were being sorted out, and that was not what we wanted, because it broke our heart. It broke the children's heart when they had to go away, and they were put there while the parents were being sorted out. So we didn't want to do that. But so we moved to Bangsa, and from Brickfields we moved here, and then we had the 4 boys, and then now we have 58.
So how's the process of you taking in a child?
Process, okay, someone recommends somebody, and then we do the screening. We really have to screen to see whether the child really needs a home, or whether the parents are being irresponsible and pushing the responsibility to us. So we actually do our homework, and sometimes we get children from the court. Children who are sexually abused are sent to us from the court.
But then, do these kids get like maybe adopted?
Newborn babies, yes. There are children who are here, and then the parents give birth and want to put the babies here. I always tell them, why not you give them up for adoption? They'll have a better life. And most of the children have been adopted by expats, and the kids are now in international school. They do come and visit us.
How's the environment like around here? Like, how are kids? Like, do they like make up like a really big fuss sometimes? Or
Not really. Occasionally, we have the boys punching each other for some small minor thing, and then we have to, sometimes it's a verbal quarrel. We don't bother. They sort themselves out. But if it's something that is physical, then we have to actually find out what's happening. And usually it's something that happened in school, and then the spillover is here, and we have like
same format, like the kids stay in like different houses?
okay, this house actually is the main home, and this houses all the girls and the boys who are 3 and below. Okay, 3 and the other 2 houses, they house the boys, and the third one houses the orang asli children.
Yeah, how you guys fund it?
So we are mainly funded by the public. We depend solely on the public for funding, and sometimes we have companies who do a CSR project, and then they choose us, which is good. So that's normally a one-off thing, and uh, most of our funding comes from individuals.
Sustaining? How is the orphanage sustaining?
Sustaining, actually at the moment we are not in a very good shape, because I think every home is facing the same problem. From last year, I think most of the homes started feeling the pinch, and so we are actually in the rates. Our rentals and all are in the rates. Yeah, even our tuition that I send the children to a center for tuition, I've had to pull them back because we couldn't pay. So most parents, most of the either the single parent, or they always want to put a child here because they know I come down very hard on them on education. Yeah, yeah, I was teaching before, so I know the importance of an education, and that's the only passport to end their cycle of poverty. So I come down very hard on them because I know most of them can do well.
You like what you're doing now?
Oh yes,
It's your
yeah, I
passion.
can't imagine. Yes, this is our passion, and I think it's a privilege to care for the underprivileged children. Yeah, and we believe in the tagline. Our tagline is "Every child counts." Yeah, so we do not leave out anyone because we know every child has their own identity, their own talents, their own problems, their own. Every child is an individual, so you can't treat all of them the same.
Hi, can you guys introduce yourselves, please?
My name is Daniel.
My name is Patrick.
How old are you guys?
I'm 16.
I'm 14.
My name is Michelle Yee and I'm 14.
My name is Rebecca and I'm 18.
Do you like it here?
Yeah, it's fun.
So, like, how is it like in the day? When you guys wake up, you guys do chores or?
Yeah, we do our
Yeah.
chores.
What are the chores?
I stay in another house. I have to take care of the small boys there. Then we come here at 5:45. Then we help out here.
I come here about 7:30 and I do my work and I go to school.
Yeah. So you guys all have your own chores to do.
Yes.
Like there's a certain schedule you guys have to follow.
Yeah. Sometimes we help around also, like if sometimes we help around also lah. Yeah.
Do you like helping them?
It's fun. Sometimes.
We can fight.
You guys fight over which chores you want to do.
So which one you like the most?
I like doing the feeding dog.
Feeding the dog. What are you?
Me, washing bathroom.
Really?
Ama.
Yeah, I call it.
What do you think about her? Who is she?
A mother.
Very nice.
So Miss Steven, she's the ama here, right? So how do you guys feel about this her personality, how she's like?
She's like a real mother to me.
She's fun sometimes and be happy. Sometimes she's sad.
She understands about feeding them.
Do you guys like have any problem? You guys share. Just like
Huh?
I've been here, I think around 5 years. Should be longer.
11 years.
Wow.
what are you sent?
My father and my mother separated. So my mom looks after me used to before. But she comes to visit me every 3 months.
I'm naughty. I don't listen to my parents.
The place are not good also we stay. Not good. Gangsterism.
So here's this. What do you guys do in your pastime, like around here?
Sleeping and playing with dogs.
So like, what do you guys think you guys want to pursue in the future, like do in the future? What kind of jobs would you like?
I'm gonna being a tennis coach.
I wanted to be a veterinarian, part-time a dancer.
Are you happy here?
Yes.
This will be nice. Bye bye.
exit.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. How to open the door?
How did this trip affect you?
The trip definitely affected me because I could see the privileges I had, and it definitely made me feel much more appreciative towards it, and also much more empathy towards the orphans because they do go through so much and they're still so happy with what they have.
Do you think it would be better for the orphans to be adopted when there's a chance, or should they spend their childhood in the orphanage?
I personally think that it depends on the children. If they think they're ready to get adopted or they choose to get adopted, then let them be. But if they're not ready and they think it's better for them to stay in the orphanage, then voila.
After this experience, would you want to visit another orphanage?
Yes.
Experience. So I wouldn't mind going to an orphanage again because it is something that I would love to experience it again. Like especially interacting with the kids is one of the best parts about going to an orphanage.